Yes, you read the title, you read the thumbnail. I ventured outside of the UK, outside of Europe, and to the desert of the Middle East, more specifically, Abu Dhabi. And I didn't vlog. They've got some weird rules over there in Abu Dhabi, so I thought I'd come back and talk about it now. 4 parks, 12 coasters, an absolute huge bucket of dark rides. Let's get into it. So we start our adventure with the thrill capital of Yas Island, Ferrari World. And you know how theme parks usually have their entrances like on the side of streets, or in Alton Tower's case, in the middle of the forest? Well, Ferrari World decided to do something different. They've got their entrance in a shopping mall. I mean, why not? But the entrance is very nice. It's got some cool arches, a nice walkway. It would have been cool like to see that walkway be like a starting grid or something like they have in Formula 1, but still very good. But Ferrari World is home to what was the world's fastest roller coaster before Falcon Flight opened. I am talking about Formula Rossa. An interim hydraulic launch coaster, 0 to 149.1 miles per hour in 5 seconds. And this launch, in the front is amazing, in the back, not so much. On the front you get all the wind in your face, in the back you kind of just trail along, and the rest of the layout doesn't really do a lot. Really, it's just the launch that makes this coaster really good. You can like really feel the speed on this. Here you also have Flying Aces and In-Twin Wing Rider, which is better than Formula Rossa, very good this ride. You also have Mission Ferrari, which is the world's only dynamic attractions SFX coaster. It's the only one in the world because this ride literally took the company out of business. I'm not going to say anything about this ride. I'm going to keep the secret, the very well kept secret, but you have to go experience this ride. It's so unique in anything it does. Like, I'm not going to say, you just need to go ride it. They've got some great flat rides for into like tyres and stuff. They've got like video games, karting, and then they've got dark rides. They are bad. They're quite niche, some of them, but the theming isn't great. I like the stories they have, like with Ferrari and all that. They're just not as good as the standard as the other park's dark rides, which we're going to get onto later because the dark rides there are amazing. But overall, Ferrari Land is a very good park with some great rides, great coasters, but overall, a very good park. But now it's time for Warner Brothers Abu Dhabi. Obviously. Warner Brothers World, big box land. But the entrance to this park is actually really cool. Love the arches, we love the arches, all the windows, it just looks stunning. There's also loads of pillars outside with loads of like Warner Brothers characters on them, which people will be going absolutely crazy about, especially if they're big Warner Brothers fans. And then you step into this park. The main plaza, like before you even go through the turnstiles, is absolutely incredible, so well themed. And then when you go through the turnstiles and go into the actual main plaza of the park, that is even more well themed. Like there's loads of things on the sky, there's loads of buildings everywhere. They've took outside into the indoor space. And then this park has 5 different areas themed to different Warner Brothers shows, series, I don't know. You have the Bedrock area with the Flintstones log flume. Yes, an indoor log flume, you heard that right. Right next door is a dynamic clutch area with one of 2 coasters in this park. It's an invert. This park has an invert, which is actually really good. It seems like that Bunny and Dog show. Like, if you couldn't tell, I don't know a lot about Warner Brothers, but I do know that this coaster is very good. It's a very good family coaster, great theming. It's just a great coaster for this park. The Cartoon Junction area of the park, which has an absolutely incredible Scooby-Doo dark ride. This dark ride has 3 separate cars, which all go around at the same time, but then they split off into different scenes, have their own audio, and then at some point, like near the end of the ride, they all go in different directions and all like dance around each other. And then there's this fake car all going around as well. This is one of the best dark rides I've ever done. The Metropolis area has some great dark rides as well, the Superman 4D cinema, which technically isn't a 4D cinema, but it is. You like stand in the middle and then there's screens all around you, and then Superman does his all fighting and stuff. And then you get to Gotham City. And you know how at Epic University or Monsters Unchained, how it's this really cool, unique ride system? Well, Warner Brothers did it first in 2018. Batman Night Flight is a robotic arm dark ride, and this is incredible. There's like full 360 screens you go into. You like end up facing upwards. There's vertical sets and physical sets as well. The story of this ride is incredible, with like Batman in his mobiles and stuff, and it's very intense for a dark ride as well. And then also in Gotham City you have a really well themed air race and disco, and then also a Joker Funhouse, which is very good. This park just has so much to do, and you have to do everything. Like, don't skip anything because it's all so good. What a park Warner Brothers World is. And if we go outside the park into 180 degrees, hello Yas Waterworld. Welcome to the water park of Abu Dhabi, Yas Waterworld. Full of water slides, full of pools, and there's a roller coaster. This is Bandit Bomber, the Coma inverted coaster that goes around pretty much the whole of the park. 4 seats on this, so you can have an exclusive ride with your friends, and it doesn't do anything like crazy, like it's not a Coma suspended like thrill coaster or anything. You just get to see all the park, you get great views of everything. It's just a really good ride for a water park, and it's a roller coaster, so you literally cannot complain. There's mountains of water slides with another tower under construction to make more water slides. They have a dueling water slide, a load of snake slides which all do different things, a drop slide which I did not do because I'm a wimp, massive raft slides which do not hold back. They instantly blind you with a bunch of water, and then once you're blind you go through massive drops. There's a massive funnel, and then you get to the end and you're like, how am I not shattered to bits? You thought they were done on theme park rides? No. They have literally copied Tidal Wave and put a massive fish over it. What? This thing gets you wet, gets you cold, gets you wondering what the park developers are thinking. But the rides get even weirder, like they've also got a 5D cinema. Why would you put a 5D cinema in a water park? But it's insane. The story is based on a big pearl, which is basically what the entire park is based around, but it didn't really come to my mind because I was looking at all the water effects all around, all on the walls, which are getting you absolutely soaked, then literally flooded the room. But yeah, this water park is so good, with so much more to do than what I've mentioned here. It's one of the best out there. And from one water park to another, let's go to our final stop, SeaWorld, Abu Dhabi. So we arrived at our final destination, SeaWorld Abu Dhabi. No, I'm not on Google Street View. Now, I don't think this park even has 10 rides, but it has some amazing theming all around with the different oceans. You have the Micro Ocean, Endless Ocean, Tropical Ocean, Rocky Point, Abu Dhabi Ocean, Arctic, and Antarctica, which you can all access through the central hub, One Ocean. And this central hub is stunning, with screens all around, a massive globe. But in the Tropical Ocean you can find their main attraction, Manta, and this is the best coaster in all of Abu Dhabi. 3 launches, 4 inversions, buckets of airtime. This Intamin multi-launch coaster is insane. It has a stall, airtime, a barrel roll, more airtime, an insanely small inverted top hat, and you guessed it, more airtime. This is absolutely incredible. And there's another ride that's absolutely incredible. They're 360 degrees hypersphere. You have screens all around you, just travelling through all the oceans of the world, which makes this ride so relaxing and enjoyable. Of course, there's SeaWorld Park, so they've got their classic dolphin show, which is really good. You can see loads of different sea creatures. There's a bird cage you can walk through. This park has a bit of everything, including the best coaster in all of Abu Dhabi. And that is it for my time in Abu Dhabi. It was great to go over there and experience these parks and rides, mainly because they were just so different to what we get in the UK and even Europe, with most of them being indoors, how they are operated. It was just really good to experience, and I recommend it a lot. But that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.